Today I'm going to show you how to create two effects you've seen everywhere, Emboss and Deboss. They look really impressive because they give your designs that 3D look. They can be applied to any shape or text, including logos over any surface. The good thing is they are not difficult to make in Affinity at all. Let me show you how. To create these effects, I'm going to use a concrete surface image like this one. You can use any similar image, such as marble, metal, or wood textures. Now I'll write some text over it. I'll grab the Artistic Text tool and type fresh. Let me adjust the text first. I'll change the font. Feel free to use any font you like and set the style to black. I'll change the size to 350 points. Lift the font color to black and move it to the center. Now I'll apply the emboss effect. Let me switch to the move tool and make sure the text is selected. I'll click the layer effects icon at the bottom of the layers panel. And in the dialog box, I'll turn on Bevel/Emboss. Then I'll slide the fill opacity down to 0%. But as you can see, it doesn't seem to be working. If I hide the background, it works perfectly fine. Now if I refill the background and add a shape, fill opacity works fine there too. So it seems like this is specific to text only. I'm not entirely sure why that is. If you know the reason, I'd love to hear it. Drop it in the comments below. So to make it transparent, I need to convert the text to curves first. Let me bring the fill opacity back to 100% and turn off Bevel/Emboss for now. To convert the text to curves, I don't need to close this dialog box. I'll just hover over the text, right-click, and select Convert to Curves. The text is now converted to shapes, which means it's no longer editable as text. Now if I turn Bevel/Emboss back on and slide the fill opacity down, you can see it's working. I'll set it to 10% to keep a slight gray tint on the text. Next, I'll click the Type drop-down and select Emboss. Though inner and outer work well too, so go with whichever you prefer. I'll leave the radius at 5 pixels, then click here to unlock the aspect ratio, so I can adjust the depth independently. I'll set the depth to 30 pixels and leave soften at 0 pixels. I leave profile as is. You can change the direction if needed, but I'll keep it the way it is. For highlight and shadow, I'll set both to 100%. Then I'll turn on Scale with Object so the effect scales along when we resize the text. I'll click Close. And just like that, the embossed text is done. Now let's move on to the Deboss effect. Let me switch to the Move tool and drag this text upward. I'll grab the Artistic Text tool again and type Start. I'll use the same settings as before, same font, style, size, and color, and move it to the center. Then I'll select the Move tool, right-click, and select Convert to Curves. Now instead of setting up the Bevel/Emboss effect from scratch, I'll copy it from the first text. I'll hover over the FX icon on the first text, then click and drag it onto the second text. Then I'll click the FX icon on the second text to open the dialog box. I'll slide the fill opacity down to 20%, slightly darker than the first text since it's going to be debossed. Then I'll click Invert right here. And there's our debossed effect. I'll close the dialog box. And that's everything on applying emboss and deboss effects to text in Affinity. Give it a try and let me know how it turns out in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care and bye.